Hello, YouTube. I am in my room, just chilling, and it is 11:56 p.m. and this is the first time I've said anything all day to you. Hi. I just got off of an extremely long phone call on Discord with my friend Carl. And we were just talking away, talking about all kinds of stuff, having a bunch of fun. But earlier on in the day, I ended up going to therapy. I had some cereal, went to therapy. And then after that, I went with Sarah and Shannon out to go eat at Fire Rock. It was the same place that I went and saw Andrew play that, do a show. Same place, and it was good. But yeah, we had lunch there. I had a vegan burger, and my friends had their own burgers. And I had some sweet potato fries. It was good. And then we went to Five Below, and that was another town away. So yeah, we went to there, and I ended up getting some, what are they called? The Sour Patch Kids? I got some Sour Patch Kids, and they were the watermelon ones, and they're pretty good. I definitely like them. I think I like the other ones, just the base ones better, because the orange was my favorite flavor, I think, Sour Patch Kid. But I didn't really have dinner. I had some of my Sour Patch Kids. I was gonna have some of these, the Stater Brothers, I don't know what you call it, the snacks. Anyways, the pinwheels. So I was gonna have some of those, but I didn't eat any, so they're just sitting on my bed. But yeah, I'm just hanging out. I did a little bit of messing around with my computer. Not much. Well, I was in the middle of messing with it. Carl called me, and we were talking like forever. So just hung out, talking with my friend. Helped Mary up a few times. And yeah, that was pretty much my day. Therapy went pretty good. I was crying. Just telling her everything. She said she thinks I might have PTSD, and she wants to do something. I forget the name of it. It's like here, you know what? Let me get the name and I'll tell you. She wants to do this thing called EMDR. So I don't know much about it. I looked it up on ChatGPT, but I've yet to read or listen to the output of what it is. She didn't explain it to me, but I was like, all right, if you want to try it, we can try it. But I had so much information to tell her about 2003. If you know anything about me, 2003 is like a huge year for me, because of so many things, bad and good, that happened that year. I was gonna have like another falafel and pita bread for dinner, but I was just talking to my friend and got so distracted. You know, I was using my my AirPods, so I could have just walked into the other room and just made dinner. But he called late enough, it was like 9 or so, that I didn't really do much. I think I got back home around 5:30, so I did spend about 4 hours playing around on the computer. Watched the rest of WWDC, and I liked that. They had a really cool thing for the passwords app. I can't remember exactly what the feature was, but it looked interesting. That was going to be for phones, and then I found out that it's not going to work with my current phone. Like, at least not all of the things aren't going to work. And the funny thing is, In WWDC, they talked about a bunch of Apple Intelligence stuff that they promised for the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and that's the reason that I bought it. And it turns out that all those things that, I bought the iPhone for, I'm not going to be able to have because it requires the 17 Pro Max because it has to have at least 12 gigs of RAM. So I'm like, really? I feel so ripped off. I've talked to you guys about this before, like earlier in the year. I feel so ripped off that it feels like they just like canceled all the stuff, and then they brought out the 17 Pro Max last year, and then they still didn't bring the stuff out that was supposed to come out for the 16 Pro Max the year before. And it was just it felt like so BS. It felt like I was led astray. Because I bought it for the Apple Intelligence features, which was supposed to take context from everything from my phone and give me, better search and all that stuff for it, and it just all fell through. And I don't know, because I will get some features, but I'm not going to get the really good features, I guess. I don't know. It's just so frustrating. Because it all runs on the phone, which is actually pretty dang impressive, to be honest. That means, because all the large language models, they're Apple's versions that are secure, that you're not going to have to run. Well, some of them, I guess they run on Apple's cloud, but it's supposed to be secure. But there are models and stuff that run on the phone, which is nice. I wonder if like ChatGPT is gonna get an app or change their app so that your app can control your phone. I know that I can already with Codex, I can use my iPhone mirroring and control my phone through the iPhone mirroring through my app, my Mac, I mean. So I can do that already, technically. But, I don't know. It just feels like, if it sucks, the things you said you were supposed to be able to get and do, nope, not on this phone. Gonna have to either upgrade or wait until the next one comes out and then upgrade then. I don't know. I still owe $400 on this phone that I pay off every month. It sucks. It sucks so bad. I pay like 20 or some odd bucks every month. But I'm gonna head to sleep. I'm really tired. I'm probably gonna watch this MKBHD. Marques Brownlee. He used to be MKBHD, I think. Unless he has a separate channel. I don't think so. He just renamed his channel to Marques Brownlee. Anyways, I'm going to watch what he thought about WWDC, which is the Apple event. And then I think I'm gonna go to sleep. Because I'm just so tired. I had a full day. I should have recorded something at some point, especially when I was with my two friends at it's kind of a bar and restaurant. But yeah, Fire Rock in, I think is that Cherry Valley or something? That's the name of the road over there. I don't know if that's Kaipa or if it's Beaumont. I don't know. It's kind of on the borderline between those two cities. I've only been there twice. I went once with Jess and saw Andrew perform. So the other time was this one. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna head to sleep and have a great day. Mwah.